Welcome back to Living 808. On last night's episode of Empowered Hawaii, we talked all things climate change and how the community and individuals are preparing for the impending impacts. Joining me today to talk more about the episode from last night is Jeff Michelina, my co-host of the show.
Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. Okay, so let's talk a bit about what we saw. And I mean, of course, when you think about climate change and, you know, the impacts that we're expecting to see and are going to see, it's a little bit doom and gloom.
It's
but
heavy.
I think this episode was really cool because it showed, you know, the progress that is being made towards adapting and also becoming a lot more resilient.
Right. It is heavy, and it can be scary for some people. But again, that's why this episode was so powerful, because communities, residents are turning that anxiety into action and doing some really exciting things that will help not only when the storm hits, but also until then. Just having stronger, tighter-knit communities, having some ability to withstand what's to come.
Yeah, and we saw that from a lot of different angles too. And then of course a couple of the folks that we talked to were over on Kauai.
Yeah.
They saw the major impacts from the flooding in 2018 firsthand. So Kauai has already started to see these impacts of climate change, and these are events that are likely going to become more frequent and worse through the next few years and of course through the next decades.
Right. Even though Hawaii is taking some great actions on reducing our greenhouse gas emissions, we're still going to see some impacts from climate change because it's a global problem. So while we get our arms around reducing our emissions, we still have to prepare for some changes.
Yeah, and let's talk about some of those changes and how folks are preparing a bit.
Yeah, certainly. So stronger storms, stronger rainfall events, shifting precipitation patterns, hotter temperatures. But, you know, something that's really interesting is the islands are starting to look at planning around climate. They call these climate adaptation plans. Oahu has one. We talked to Alex Yee at the city. Now Kauai is just going through that process, talking to community members, seeing what matters to them, seeing what the potential challenges are, and then how can they build a stronger community? Because, you know, when the storm hits, the first responder might not be, you know, an ambulance. It's probably going to be your neighbor. And then we got that great story over here on Oahu of looking at tying together our energy system with something that's a little more resilient.
Yeah, and speaking of, we actually have a little bit of that segment from the episode, so let's take a listen.
Well, in the old days, before these batteries existed, if people had solar on their houses and the grid went down, a lot of people were surprised to find out that their solar didn't work. But now that these batteries have come to our neighborhoods, they enable the solar to continue working when the grid is down. So this house, for example, if the grid were to go down for weeks and weeks, we could continue to live pretty much our normal life.
So essentially, you're creating like a mini energy oasis with this program. So if there's a blackout, neighbors can come over and tap into some of your power.
That's right. If we had a natural disaster and people were without power in the neighborhood, there is a way to share some of this power that you're generating at your own house with your neighbors so they could charge their cell phones or other emergency devices and continue to communicate, continue to take care of essential needs. So there's real concern there. I mean, we've just been lucky for a long time, and we know with climate change that our luck will not last forever.
This is such a fantastic idea. So let's set up the first neighborhood solar charging station.
And see, something like that, it's a simple idea, but could potentially help so many folks if a natural disaster did happen and knocked out power. And that's something that we have to think about. You know, these systems, if they do come through in a big scale, they would really disrupt our daily lives. You know, how would you live without weeks on end of power, and what would you need? And that's something that we really need to be prepared for right now when we do have the resources at hand.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, our system is fairly fragile. We've been fortunate, but if something does happen, I mean, this is just a genius idea, and we can do it now. We weren't able to do this 10 or 20 years ago, but the technology has allowed these really high-tech batteries in thousands of homes, neighborhoods across the state. So if something happens, wouldn't it be great to know that you could have some power, be it for your phone or maybe in the future, maybe for a respirator or refrigerating medications or something else that's critical. I could just see this program growing, so we're more resilient in the face of some storms to come.
Yeah, and potentially be life-saving in the future.
Exactly.
So that's something that's really neat. And of course, we did talked to many different folks. We talked on the smaller scale, how folks are helping their communities and neighborhoods, and also each island. But we also talked to a climate scientist. We talked to Stephen Businger at the University of Hawaii, talked a bit more about climate change, what impacts we've already seen, what's causing it, and the impacts that we'll continue to see. So a really important episode, of course, full of facts and then also full of hope of what's to come for the future, because again, we are doing a lot to combat the negative impacts of climate change, but there's still a long way to go. So if you missed the episode, make sure you tune in. We are going to be re-airing it. So here's a look at the dates and times. And thanks so much to my co-host Jeff for joining us on the Living 808 set today.
Great being here with you, Kelly, and looking forward to our continued empowered journey.
Yes, definitely. I'm excited for even the next episode.
And it's a special day. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes, I'm glad I got to celebrate with you today.
Of course. Good time.